So maybe if I just move some of this debris, we can get the door open a crack.
Hey! Help! Oh my goodness, Joel! What do I do?
Jesus!
Joel, focus!
Again?
Joel! Okay, I guess just use your telekinesis? I don't have telekinesis, Joel! I don't believe you! Look at the size of that thing! Just try, Ellie, please! I think it's working, Ellie. Keep trying. Come on, cranium.
HBO's Crown Jewel series has gone dead quiet. No trailers, no press junkets, and whispers say season 3 is on ice. At the eye of the storm, Bella Ramsey, whose off-screen antics and Forever 14 on-screen vibe have fans torching social feeds with #NotMyEllie memes and Joel with a planet-sized forehead jokes.
Stop being mean to Bella Ramsey in The Last of Us 2. That's what the journalists are saying. But what the internet is saying, no, we want more memes about her. And unfortunately, the internet gets what it wants.
Joel, I think I found something.
Whoa!
What? Oh, nothing. It's just your forehead seems bigger than last season. I think I found a way through over there.
But could one rising star's behavior really detonate a billion-dollar franchise? Stick around, because the leaks, feuds, and vanished budgets you're about to hear will flip everything you thought you knew about The Last of Us upside down.
It's never any fun not being able to go to sleep, just like it wasn't any fun watching Last of Us Season 2. So, in the show, Ellie still looks exactly the same, but is supposed to be 5 years older. Also, Ellie still acts exactly the same. So it really conflicts with what the character's supposed to be portrayed as here. Like most people, I liked the first season. I thought they did a great job.
Ellie's super smart. What? Representation of Ellie being dumb is weird.
Yes, maybe we can prop it open with something and you can slide.
Whoa!
Oh my god, what? Is it getting bigger?
Stop it.
No, seriously, what's with that?
It's fine, Joel.
Does it hurt?
Joel, please. You're making me self-conscious.
I'm sorry, it's just a little bit startling.
The normal head, Joel. Can we just get back to the door thing?
It's planetary.
Leave it.
It's gonna have its own area code soon.
There was a lot of deviations and more than anything, terrible casting on the part of Neil Druckmann and the director and producer of this show, Craig Mazin. I think they did a terrible job with a lot of the actors they did choose for The Last of Us, including Pedro Pascal, who's just overexposed now.
That's wild. Every time that song got played, I thought about Joel and I would cry. But because we've spent the entire last episode or two just not even thinking about him too much, in my humble opinion, and I know nothing, okay, and I'm not a writer, we could have started the episode there. She didn't need to be triangulating. Ellie didn't need to be dumb.
Season 2, I was skeptical on them not recasting Ellie and keeping Bella Ramsey as Ellie because it's supposed to take place 5 years into the future, but obviously Bella Ramsey in real life was not going to age that much in, the 2 years it took between seasons because Ellie still looks and acts like a 14-year-old from season 1, even though she's supposed to be 19.
I'm gonna be a dad. Yeah. For nearly a decade, The Last of Us stood on a pedestal few franchises ever touch. The game wasn't just praised, it was devoured in college dorms, analyzed in storytelling workshops, and held up in think pieces as proof a controller could wring more tears than a movie screen. When HBO swooped in, they treated the adaptation like a blockbuster trilogy sewn into one season. Feature film sets, prestige directors, and a marketing blitz that blanketed every subway car and social feed. Critics raved, subscribers skyrocketed, and for a moment it felt like the network had bottled lightning twice after Game of Thrones. But success raises the bar overnight. Executives demanded bigger set pieces, deeper character dives, and stakes that could eclipse a fungus-filled apocalypse. Budgets ballooned, shooting days stretched. Every costume scene was stitched for 4K close-ups. By the time cameras rolled on Season 2, cast and crew were chasing not only their own runaway hype, but the impossible memory of a game that had already fractured its fandom once. The climb was exhilarating, and the air at that altitude was about to get dangerously thin. Trouble ignited the second HBO confirmed Bella Ramsey would play Ellie 5 years later. Within minutes, #not. My Ellie dominated Twitter.
I'm sorry. That was acting. That's what that was. I don't really care what happens with this movie. I really hope her career is pretty much over. I'd be thrilled to see that.
Fans posting side-by-side shots of the battle-hardened game heroine versus Bella's still boyish smile. Memes joked she'd used Apocalypse moisturizer, Redditors dubbed her the perpetual freshman, and reaction channels harvested millions of views dissecting her jawline. Defenders praised her acting chops, accusing critics of shallow gatekeeping. Yet every post only deepened the divide. Showrunners released glowing statements, but the firefight kept growing, transforming a routine casting update into the internet's loudest culture war of the year. And Hollywood insiders braced for fallout. Season 2 finally dropped, and disbelief snapped the moment Ellie appeared.
There was a lot of deviations and more than anything, terrible casting on the part of Neil Druckmann and the director and producer of this show, Craig Mazin. I think they did a terrible job with a lot of the actors they did choose for The Last of Us, including Pedro Pascal, who's just overexposed now.
That's wild. Every time that song got played, I thought about Joel and I would cry. But because we've spent the entire last episode or two just not even thinking about him too much, in my humble opinion, and I know nothing, okay, and I'm not a writer, we could have started the episode there. She didn't need to be triangulating. Ellie didn't need to be dumb.
The script insists she's 19, battle-scarred, carrying 5 brutal years of loss. Yet Bella still looks, moves, even jokes like the 14-year-old we left behind. Reviewers called it school play cosplay. Twitter flooded timelines with gifs of teenage Ellie wielding adult dialogue. The disconnect only widened when she blurted, "I'm stupid," a line instantly memed as proof the writers had de-leveled her IQ. Episode ratings slipped. Critics pivoted from praise to pity, and suddenly viewers weren't debating plot twists. They were asking why time skipped forward while its hero stood frozen. Interviews meant to calm fans did the opposite. On late-night TV, Bella waved off #NotMyEllie as internet noise, smirking while the audience winced. A clipped 3-minute promo with co-star Isabela Merced went viral for all the wrong reasons. Bella monopolized every answer while Isabella sat rigid, eyes down, jaw clenched. Body language breakdowns flooded, headlines screamed, on-set feud confirmed. Crew leaks followed. Claims Bella rewrote lines mid-shoot, dismissed direction, steered table reads into personal soapboxes.
Not only is she incredibly controlling, but she's a bitch about it to everybody who works for her when things inevitably start spiraling.
Oh my God.
Boom!
She is so full of it.
This is not.
Meanwhile, Isabella kept silent, hitting marks, earning whispers of future lead from execs. By week's end, HBO's sentiment dashboards glowed crimson, and crisis teams were suddenly on speed dial. Mid-season, a hyped Part 3 first look live stream vanished hours before airtime. No explanation, just a silent splash screen. Staffers returned from lunch to find folders zipped, drives locked, and their names reassigned to unrelated productions. One animator posted anonymously, "They froze the show like it never existed." Druckmann scrapped a Comic-Con panel, investors grilled HBO about premium IP volatility, and the stock dipped 3% before the call even ended. A leaked memo cited a creative hiatus pending sentiment stabilization, code for turn off the money until fans stop rioting. In the vacuum, cancellation whispers turned into front-page inevitability. Just as the franchise flatlined, an old fan fantasy roared back. Caitlin Dever, her side-by-side likeness to Game Ellie, flinty eyes, razor jaw, lean frame, looked like destiny next to Bella's perpetual freshman memes. Leaks claim Dever topped HBO's original shortlist, derailed only by scheduling conflicts. Now, with calendars cleared and Season 3 iced, insiders say her reps are in active talks. Fan petitions morphed overnight from recast Ellie to give it to Caitlin, racking up 6-figure signatures in days. Rumor mills even swear a secret test reel exists, digitally aging Dever into the infamous barn scene. Proof, they whisper, that a clean slate reboot is not just possible but imminent. Hollywood's Whisper Network now treats Bella like unstable stock. High talent, higher risk. 2 prestige films restructured her out after sentiment trackers lit red. And her team has slapped a lawyer-approved filter on every post, interview, even red carpet glance. Meanwhile, Isabela Merced's phone won't stop pinging. A streaming thriller, a big-budget sci-fi, all greenlit within weeks of the season finale. Inside HBO, execs juggle 3 poisons. Double down on Bella and pray, recast and swallow reshoot costs, or shelve the franchise until memories fade. Each path bleeds money, but dithering bleeds time. Someone has to pull the trigger before the brand flatlines for good. The franchise that promised to rewrite television now teeters on a knife edge. An aging lead nobody believes, a rumored reboot everyone demands, and a studio bleeding goodwill by the minute. If HBO gambles on Bella, it risks another season of meme-worthy backlash. If it swaps in Caitlin Dever, it concedes that fans, not executives, steer the ship. And if it shelves everything, the once untouchable crown jewel becomes just another cautionary tale. Which move saves The Last of Us? Doubling down, rebooting, or walking away? And can Bella claw back her future before Hollywood's doors close for good? Drop your verdict below, because the next headline could decide who survives this apocalypse.